This is for the child within. You know, children love to learn when they're on fire during that magical age when they come out as a newborn, right? And so, having worked in fire protection, emergency medical services, there's what we call cross-indexing certain fire letters and numbers about how biovoltage and water work, right? So, for example, a fire engineer, which is the driver of an engine, has what was known as an engineer's compartment, which is where all the fittings are, all the pipe fittings, right? To connect biovoltage water to put out what? The spirit of fire. Slow it down. The spirit of fire is always on. The light is always on. So this is for children, the child within, right? And so we had a few words that we used in fire control, one of which was what we call with the fire hose, the male and the female. And that's called a coupling. When you want to connect, say, 100 feet of 1.5-inch hose to another section of hose, right? You take the female coupling, which is otherwise known as a socket, and you thread it together so that the male and the female become one. Oh, so now you can do what? Distribute a greater volume of what? Living spirit in the water worlds. Fire and water, liquid light consciousness, fire and ice, the full electromagnetic spectrum of consciousness, which is the full elemental command authority that you have over your supercomputer. So I saw a really cool graphic design where you don't need a whole lot of information to go snap, not like SNAP benefits. You snap the map read, bang, which encompasses a whole lot of other information, as if you just unleashed a whole lot of a bigger library of what's held in memory across the entire cellular membrane network, the planetary memory banks. So you see, this is what we call a plug. The plug. So you can sit with your children and go, think of this as the male, the plug, the seed, a seed packet, which is instruction packet, right? The plug, okay? And then you have the female. Oh, the female. What looks like a vesica piscis, huh? The archway. And so here is the socket. So that's the female. So now when you want to experience in consciousness as a soul arcing spiritual essence, you want to experience when the male is plugged into the female to become one, which means the one and the two become one. That becomes the all creation. Now you're generating 3 waves because of the relationship between water and thermal gradients. So when you have the plug, the male is plugged into the female forever. See? The male is plugged in to the female. The male and the female become one. There's no separation. Whoa. Bang. Yeah. The full electromagnetic spectrum of consciousness is now generating 3 in 1, the 1 and 3. Now you're experiencing being non-polarized consciousness because your atmospherics are in perfect balance. Yeah. With the 12 and 12, right? 3 and 4, the fire triangle and the fire tetrahedron. Burn the gas, baby. Burn the gas. Have a great day. We love you all. Be good to yourselves.